Hello everyone, welcome. This is now chapter 3 of the new DLC on Evil Within. So once we start in this area, you want to go through the door and you'll find that there's the next area that spawns into the hospital. So once all the room changes, all the shape-shifting room, go back into the room where you came from to find the letter scrap. So look for the combination on the wall with your flashlight. And then open it. Like I said in most of the videos that the combinations won't be the same, so please make sure you look to see what your combination is. Once you get it correctly, pick up the letter scrap.
We must have that boy.
Okay, shortly after you'll go through a few scenes, take my words out, then you should encounter this scene. Where you see your boss, I think it's your boss anyway, your boss, and he's talking to you. If you go back where you came from, you should see a orangey red light coming from one of the cells. You will get this short cutscene. Once you watch it, you want to go inside to find the research document number 1 of 4 for this chapter.
Despite our powerful benefactors, with this much collateral damage, it's only...
Okay, this achievement is not that difficult, to be honest, but it is quite dark in the room, so you pretty much, for fumbling in the dark, you cannot use more than 10 of these flare lights, or chemical lights. So pretty much, you need to know where you're going first off. So as soon as you grab it, throw one to the right, hopefully you'll find a ladder. And then you pretty much just walk your way around the darkness until you find it. In theory, you don't really need a lot of them. So you want to throw one in front of you. But if you know what's coming, then you don't have to really. So you walk past the guy that grabs you. But of course, you still need to throw one to see where you're going. And then go into the light. So be careful now. There is an enemy in this room. She is normally located on the top or next to the left side of the door, so it's always best to throw it near the door and make it ricochet to the left. So once you go into the next room, you don't really need as many flares here. But once you go into the red door, just go directly straight and look left and you'll hopefully find another light. So I pretty much wasted the flare, but it doesn't really matter because the area is not that big. So like I said, once you get further in, and also use your icon or use your throwing icon to guide the way, because you know when it's going to hit a wall because it stops in midair. So I'm kind of using my icon to see where to go, but as soon as you see the red light, this is where you need to run to. So run around to the right side, and as soon as you press this switch, you'll get the achievement for fumbling in the dark. So once you do your finger scanning stuff, it's part of the story, so you have to do it. And when you go inside it, there will be another scene or short scene with the doctor. Then right where he was, you will find the research document. Also, there will be some more few cutscenes just before that. So once you finally get your flashback, once you get your torch back, or flashlight, you have to use it to go through the eyes, and you'll go into the next door. As soon as you go through the next door, go left, you'll find the letter scrap. This was pretty easy. All you have to do is match up the blood, and then it'll unlock. Nothing really difficult about that. Ta-da! Okay, shortly after you will see a few more flashbacks with the doctor and your boss. I think it's your boss. I keep saying boss, but I don't know at the moment. But once you solve this door puzzle, just look on the wall And as soon as you go through, look on the trolley to the right hand side before you continue any further forward. So once you go back into more dream worlds, you'll go into the police station. You will see Sebastian and Joseph talking to each other. As soon as you see this first scene, go for the door and go right and then go left. You will see that there's the combination, and there is your box you need to open. Of course, you need to check the combination for yourself because it won't be the same. And that is letter scrap number 3 of 4. So still in the police station. So once you do, I think it's one more talking, and then once you get to the, or say the adult version, well, once they get older version of Sebastian and Joseph, you will find that there's a personal document to the right hand side before you leave. Alright, once you get the option to knock off an enemy from a great height, this is where you'll be. So once you left the police station, knock this guy off, go back inside, and then before we continue any further forward, you will find another research document. This is number 4 of 4. There is no more for this level until chapter 5. No, chapter 4. Sorry, getting all muddled up. Getting muddled up. But once you go back in, you'll have to go through this broken bit of the wall. It's part of the story as well. Can't really miss it. So before you go any further forward, pick up the document before you continue forward. And the letter scrap 4 of 4 is from the last location. Go into the next room and take a sharp left. Do not go into the broken wall yet. That is where you need to go. So that is it for chapter 3, guys, and I'll see you guys and girls in chapter 4.